Shalom, Israel. This is Brother Yeshaya coming back at you again with this truth through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, Bahashim Rakakwadash. And I want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and salutation to all you brothers out there pushing His word with sincerity and truth. Shalom. I'm going to continue off on Revelations. This is a part 3. I'm going to continue off Revelations chapter 11. And let's just jump right in, man. This is verse 11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them. You know what? I'm going to start up at verse 10. You know what I mean? So, I know y'all brothers probably watched the first and the second one, but I'm going to start at verse 10 just to, recap a little bit. And they that dwell, this is verse 10, and they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them and make merry, and shall send gifts one to another, because these two prophets tormented them that dwelt on the earth. This is talking about the two tribes, tribe of the northern tribe and the southern tribe. These nations, they know what we did to them. You know what I'm saying? Whenever we were on top, they knew what we did to them. They know what King David did to them, man. Fucked them up. They know what some of the other kings did. They know how the Most High fucked them up too. Excuse my French. But I gotta say how it is. So them taking us down, they rejoiced because they were like, finally, we took these people down. And really, the reason why we were kicking their ass is because they were going off, man. They were sinning. They were worshiping other idols and doing all this shit. The Most High, it was the Most High's command. Not that they're under the covenant. You know what I'm saying? We're under the covenant, but either ways, the Most High is the only true power. And whenever we're in the kingdom, all the nations are going to have to follow the laws. We're going to be judges over them. We're going to be rulers over them. The same way in America, this system, how you have your judges and these crackers, they have their laws, or Esau has their laws. The same way, man, we're going to be in the kingdom. We're going to be implementing the righteous laws, though. The laws of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua. And we're going to be cracking skulls, breaking bones, whipping backs of all these nations, especially Esau, man. Y'all motherfuckers are getting it. Man. Y'all gonna get it. Man, I can't wait for that day, man. 'Cause I got so many ideas of what to do, man, to some of these damn crackers that did me wrong in this life. And that's just because I don't even remember my past lives. You know what I mean? If I remember what they did to me in my past life, damn, even more, man. So the Most High is going to put the perfect hatred in us, you know what I'm saying? As said in the scriptures, the Most High is going to put a perfect hatred inside of us, to carry out judgment to these damn crackers in the kingdom. But going back to this verse, this is talking about how, the nations are rejoicing. They rejoiced over us, and they sent gifts, and those gifts were our people. They were sending slaves, us as slaves to each other as a gifts. I think you can see that in the history of Christopher Columbus. Whenever he came over here, he sent gifts to the queen, and those gifts that he sent were actual slaves, the indigenous people of America, which are Israelites. You know what I mean? Or he landed in the islands, somewhere in the islands. So I think it was Dominican Republic. I think that's where he landed. But yeah, man, he took slaves of our people and sent them over there. And even whenever the Spaniards came over here and they started conquering Mexico and all these other Central American pieces of land. They took slaves from us. They took slaves of our people and sent them over to Spain. So we got all tribes all over the world, man. It's scattered. And from then you got the Arabs that had us in slavery too. They sold us. So we're scattered throughout the whole planet, man. All the nations had a hand in this. All the nations. All right, let me continue on. Verse 11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them, and they stood upon their feet. And great fear fell upon them which saw them. You see, and this is after 3 days and a half, and that's talking about, the 3.5 years, 1,200 and three score days, the same as 42 months. This is the same thing. So the 3.5 days, this is talking about those 350 years of hardcore slavery. After that, it says the spirit of life. Salakio. And after the 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them. And this is when Abba Bivens was out here speaking, man. It says, and they stood upon their feet. From Abba Bivens down to Masha, High Priest Yaiquab, High Priest Ariyah, down to Apostle Sahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Ramlab, Apostle Rakah, down to the elders. You know what I mean? And now you got the brothers. We got a whole gang of brothers out here, man, speaking. A bunch, man. You got other camps that's teaching that we're Israelites too. They might not be given the whole truth. You know what I mean? Some of these camps out here, they're not giving you the whole truth. There's some that are, but they got it from Great Millstone. But some of these other camps, they're not giving out the truth. But either ways, they're spreading the message out that we are Israel, and just giving out a couple facts and this and that. But these crackers are seeing this, and so are these other nations. They are seeing this. They're witnessing the prophets coming back out, the children of Israel waking up. And what does it say here? And great fear fell upon them which saw them. So these crackers, man, these top elite, they have great fear, man. They fear us. Can you imagine that? Us, nobodies, and these crackers are scared of us, man. These Edomites are scared of us. You see what I'm saying? This is a true power, man. This word is true living power. The word of the Most High is living. It's alive. Because these crackers, they have all the power, man. They have all the power. They could easily take us out. But it's the Most High that's having them hold back. It's the Most High that's keeping us protected. It's having a hedge around us, protecting us. Because if it was any other group, man, they would have done infiltrated. They would have done all the bullshit that they've been doing, like the same thing they did with the Black Panthers. You can just watch that movie. What's that movie? Judah and Judas and the Black Messiah. You can watch that. That's a great example. You know what I'm saying? But Great Millstone has not been infiltrated. We have not. Well, I'm not a part of Great Millstone, but hopefully one day I am. But Great Millstone has not been infiltrated. They haven't touched us, man. They might have arrested some of us. You know what I'm saying? But like they arrested, like it was a testimony that Apostle Har said. That he was arrested. So was the other apostles. They were arrested, but they were let go because it's not the time. It's not the time for these crackers to lay hands on us. It will come that day. That day is slowly approaching. But the Most High will still take care of us, man. Even if we do get sent to concentration camps, even if we do fall under the damn blade, we still gotta um, remain faithful, man. Remain faithful, remain strong. That no matter what happens, the Most High has our back. We gotta put our whole trust in Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. And pray for his return, man. Pray for Yahushua's return. Hasten the day of our Lord. As the Apostle Har coined this year. So, hey man, we're slowly approaching that day. I mean, we're here. We're there, man. Like Israel's waking up. You know, we ain't far from the mark of the beast. We just right around the corner, man. So we're here, man. We're here. The time is now. What does it say? The future is now. I seen that in I was watching a Time Machine. The future is now. We're in the future now, man. All the scriptures that it talks about in the Bible, we're there now. We're at the end. All right, we go to verse 12. And they heard. Well, actually, let me go to Ezekiel 37 and 7. Okay, Ezekiel 37 verse 7. So I prophesied as I was commanded, and as I prophesied, there was a noise, and behold, a shaking, and the bones came together, bone to his bone. And you see, this is the prophet Ezekiel. You know how the Most High commanded him. He took him to the valley of dry bones, showed him a vision. You know what I'm saying? The valley of dry bones, and told him to prophesy to these dry bones. Because dry bones is significance to the nation of Israel. You know what I mean? But this right here shows you that we have to come out here and prophesy and warn our people, wake up our people to repent and turn back to the Most High. So any of y'all brothers, man, if y'all know this truth, you need to learn this truth, eat the roll, you know what I'm saying, and teach. Go on the streets and teach. Make videos. You know what I mean? That's what you gotta do, man. That's what all of us has got to do. But it says, and I beheld, and lo, oh, Salakia. Let me read this from the top again, verse 7. So I prophesied as I was commanded, and as I prophesied, there was a noise, and behold, a shaking, and the bones came together, bone to his bone. And this is talking about how, us, waking up, you know what I'm saying, coming together. It says, and when I beheld, lo, the sinews and the flesh came upon them, and the skin covered them above, but there was no breath in them. You see, this is whenever you started coming, you started having the revolutionary activists, like the Young Lords. You got the Black Panthers. You had um, the Brown Berets. You know what I'm saying? So that's us. Realizing that we're in captivity, realizing that was speaking against the oppression of Esau. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of laughing because I remember Apostle Ramlab. He was like, the oppression of the man. You know how they used to say in the 70s. But anyway, let me continue on. And when I beheld, lo, the sinews and flesh came upon them, and the skin covered them above, but there was no breath in them, right? Because there was no breath in them because they didn't have this truth. They didn't have the word of the Most High. They started realizing, different things. Started realizing, going into the history and delving deeper. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't have this word. They didn't have this truth. It says, where was I? Salakia, verse 9. Then said he unto me, prophesy unto the wind. Prophesy, son of man, and say to the wind, thus said Yahweh, the Most High, um, come from the come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe upon these slain that they may live. You see, and that wind is talking about this truth. You know what I'm saying? Coming up, breathing into coming into our nostrils. You know, like how Adam had the breath coming into them. It doesn't mean that he was brought to life. It meant that the truth, he had the truth in him. The Most High put this truth in him. Gave him this wisdom, this knowledge, this understanding. He gave it to him. The same thing he's giving it to us now to this day. Through the prophets, through the apostles and the elders on down. Salakia, bear with me for a minute. All right. Then said he unto me, prophesy unto the wind. Prophesy, son of man, and say to the wind, thus said Yahweh, our power, come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe upon these slain that they may live. Right. So then, you know what I'm saying? Ezekiel, he started prophesying to, you know what I'm saying, to these bones, causing the wind to come upon them, which that wind, you know what I'm saying, it's talking, that breath is talking about, you know, the truth. So you got brothers nowadays, you know, they got the truth in them. They got the breath in them. So they're alive now. Because we used to be dead. We used to be dry bones, man. We used to be dead. But now we're coming back to life through this truth. You know what I'm saying? We're repenting of our sins. We're turning back to the Lord. We're starting to follow the commandments. Because keeping the commandments, man, that's life. You know what I'm saying? It says, so I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived and stood upon their feet, an exceeding great army. You see? And there's many brothers out there nowadays, man. You got so many brothers. Not just, I mean, you got those that are on the street right now, but you got so many other brothers that are studying, that's learning, that's waking up to this truth. Let me see. Verse 11. Then he said unto me, son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel. You see? Behold, they say our bones are dried and our hope is lost. See? Because we had no hope. All we knew is that we were niggas and spicks. That's all we knew. Niggas and spicks having to bust our ass and work. Having to wake up from the damn crack of dawn, make a little bit of chump change just to make it home and feed the family. You know, it's a song called Israelite by guy's name, something Decker. It's like a reggae type of song, you know. You know, Benjamites, you know what I'm saying? They'd be singing that song. They'd be into that reggae. But it's a Benjaminite brother that sang that song. And this song was done in the, I think, the 60s, early 70s. And he knew he was Israelite. That's during the time when Abba Bivens was out there in the street prophesying. See, so this word, man, this word is spreading like wildfire. Not just then, but now. Now is even more, man. You got it. We got it on social media, man. We got it on damn YouTube. We got it on other media sources. Got the prophets out on the street. You know what I'm saying? So everybody has. This for a fact. Everybody has seen this. I mean, it's unavoidable. It's unavoidable now. Even the news covered it at one point. Talked about the brothers over there in D.C. Whenever that whole Native American thing was going on. Let's see. Let me go back. Let me go back to Revelation chapter 11. 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, Come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. That is talking about the what these damn churches call the rapture. You know what I mean? This is going into us receiving salvation, man. This is the salvation. It ain't what y'all Christians say. Christians be saying that all you gotta do is believe and you're saved. That's bullshit, man. They be saying, "Oh, I'm already saved." What? How you saved? You still here? If you were saved, you wouldn't be here. You'd be out. There'll be a chariot that have picked your ass up and took you to the heavens. That hasn't happened. I mean, it happened to Yahushua. It happened to Elijah. You know, it happened to Ezra. I mean, not Ezra. Enoch. You know what I'm saying? But it hasn't. It hasn't happened on a mass scale to be like this. I mean, this event has never happened before. So, and if it did happen, where's the evidence? There's no evidence. And even then, the kingdom of heaven will be set up. There'll be no more wars. The children of Israel will be in their land. We're not in our land. You got these damn rats out there in the land right now, polluting it. Straight up polluting it. Doing their abominations over there. You got the damn gay marriages and shit over there. And really, that word "gay" goes to happy. So I don't know why they changed that word. But they're homosexuals. Homosexuals are able to marry each other, have sex with each other. What kind of shit is that, man? That's Sodom and Gomorrah all over again. In the land of Israel. So the land has to be destroyed too. Israel has to be destroyed as well. And it's going to be remade and it's going to be cleansed. And we're going to be having these crackers bust their ass to build that shit up. And it's going to be just like the scripture said, man. Damn, the road will be paved with gold. You're going to have walls of gold with gemstones all over them, all around the wall. Our building is gonna be made out of damn gold, diamond, platinum, man, all kinds of crystals. We ain't never gonna be worried about anything, man. We're gonna be dressed in the best garments. We're gonna have spiritual power. Yo, man, that's something to look forward to, man. That's something we have never seen in this life. Just that on its own, we have never seen that. And me saying it doesn't give it justice, man. Because I know it's way more. I know it could be even more better than that, than what I'm saying. Our minds can't fathom the blessings we're going to receive in the kingdom. Because really, me speaking and describing it is putting the Most High in the box, which, you know what I'm saying? There's no limit to the Most High. He can give us anything and everything. Things we never even thought of in this life. Let me read verse 12 again. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, Come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. See, all of our enemies, Esau, these damn gooks, these damn Elamites, you know what I'm saying? These damn Arabs, these Hamites, all these motherfuckers, man, they're gonna witness us being taken up. At the same time, bombs are gonna be dropping on their ass. You know what I mean? It says, Actually, let me go to Acts chapter 1, go to verse 9. Acts chapter 1 verse 9. And when he had spoken these things while they beheld, he was taken up this is talking about Yahweh Shah, you know what I'm saying? When he was done speaking to the apostles, see, you got the red that shows you that it was the Most High speaking. I mean, not the Most High, Yahweh Shah speaking. It says, verse 9, and when he had spoken these things while they beheld, he was taken up, and a cloud received them out of their sight. And that cloud was a chariot, man. You know what I mean? Salakia. These clouds, I mean, these chariots, they're up in the sky. They didn't have a word for UFO or spaceship. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have those words back then. So they used whatever they could describe it, compare it to, which to them, they compared it to a cloud because it's floating up in the sky. So they compared it to a cloud. What do clouds do? They're in the sky, floating around, and they give shade. So I'm pretty sure the same thing. They saw this big chariot. It looked to them, they couldn't describe it, so they were like, "It's a cloud floating in the sky." He got taken up with it. They didn't know how to describe it. They knew it was the chariots, but they didn't know how to describe it, so they called it a cloud. They compared it to what they had around them, or the words that they had. Um, all right, let me go to in the same way that Yahweh Shah was taken up, the same way we're gonna be taken up. In the same way he's called the children of the son of the Most High, we're gonna be called the sons of the Most High too, the elect. And I'm not saying I'm part of the elect, and I'm not saying you know every single brother is part of the elect, but I know the elect are within us because we're the only ones that's doing the truth, doing this work. We're the hopeful elect. I hope I'm part of the elect, man. I hope I make it to the end. I pray to the Most High every day that I make it to the end, man, because there's gonna be some tough times, man, that's coming. And I recommend y'all brothers to pray. What did the Apostle Paul say? Pray without ceasing. Really, I'm not praying enough. We need to be praying more. Putting our whole trust and faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. In any matter, small or great. Okay, let me get Matthew 24, verse 31. It's like I raised 31 because on the search bar, because every time if I put in Matthew 24, 31, it'll send me to some random shit. Like it won't even go to where I want it to go. But anyway, it's Matthew 24 and 31. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. You see? So this is the Most High. The Most High is going to send his angels and Yahweh Shah. You know what I'm saying? They're going to flood the sky, man. And they're going to come and deliver the elect. It says they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other, because we're scattered throughout the whole earth, man. We got the majority of us is here in America, and the Americas, you know what I'm saying? Like South America, you got South America, Central America, North America. We're scattered throughout all majority of that big chunk of land. But most of the salvation is going to be done here in America. You know what I mean? You got a lot of immigrants from Mexico and down south and this is just an article, just a recent article that came out. If they want to be residents here in America, they're gonna have to get fully jabbed up or maxed up. You know what I mean? They're gonna have to take that venom. You're gonna have to take that juice. I don't even know what to call it, man. I feel like I'm gonna get strike. Damn Esau, man, blocking every damn thing. They're catching on to the words we saying. I mean, it's been a while since I got strike. Well, not a while. It's been like about a month. Been about a month since I got striked. But I gotta watch what you say in these days, man. And it's not gonna be long that we will be out there on the streets prophesying. They might shut down the internet, so no one else is gonna receive this, man. It's gonna be the famine of the word is coming soon. Then you're gonna get the MOTB is gonna come out. Well, MOTB might come out at the same time, or even before, because there's so much information that's going out against the MOTB that they're gonna have to shut the internet down in order for them to push their agenda further. You know what I'm saying? Because people are waking up. Even their own, even Esau's own people, man, are starting to wake up and realize that they can't trust the government. They can't trust their own government. You know, you got these so-called patriotic dudes talking about how they'll fight against the government. They'll fight against, you know what I'm saying, uh his pretty much his own kingdom, Esau's own kingdom, uh to get rid of this thing, because they're not going to comply. So what's the United States going to have to do? He's going to have to crack down. He's going to have to send in his military troops and start killing motherfuckers. And what does it say in the scriptures? If Satan is divided against himself, how can his house stand? Or something like that. I'm roughly paraphrasing. You know. So Esau's kingdom is divided. You got the juiced up and the non-juiced up, and they're really trying to get more and more. You know what I'm saying? Percentage of America uh, to take it. Like right now, I think it's like 52, 53%, something like that. So now they see, oh, we got the majority of the people. We got over 50% of the people. Now, now we are able to crack down a little bit harder. That's why Creepy Joe came out with that statement saying how he's losing his patience, or they're losing their patience. By them, it's, you already know, man. It's talking about the elite of Esau. They're losing their patience. They know they have a short time left. They see in the heavens that Yahweh Shah is arriving. That's what they're scared of. They're scared of the angels. They're scared of Yahweh Shah arriving. That's why they're getting their weapons prepared. They're getting everything prepared. Nuclear missiles is getting ready. The stage is being set. All our job is, brothers, is to push this word and keep the faith, be faithful unto death. Be faithful unto death, and keep pushing this word. The Most High made it easy for us. You know what I mean? This is easy. There's no excuse, man. Brother should be out there pushing his word, spreading this message, spreading this truth, being on the highways and byways. You know what I mean? If you want to receive salvation, if you don't, you know what? That's on you, man. That's on you. Me, I want to receive salvation, man. I don't want to die in the hands of Esau. If I do, so be it. Hopefully, Lord willing, I'll do it in His name, in the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Because really, to die is gain, as it says in I think it's Timothy. To die is gain. So when we die, it's really just a transition. Plus, it says, "Fear not him." I think it's in Matthew. It says, "Fear not him who can kill the body, but fear him who can kill the body and put the soul in hell." And that's talking about the Most High. Only the Most High can do that. So it's y'all's choice, man. Everyone has a choice, you know. Plus, you know, like I said, it's destiny that you have the 1/3, you have the 2/3. You know what I mean? So 2/3 of our people is going to be destroyed for lack of faith, for not believing in this truth, for falling out of this truth, for going about their own wicked imaginations. You know, following after Esau, Daddy Esau, Massa Esau. Anyway, bro, let me continue on. Kind of rambling here. Go to Revelation. Just to further prove us being taken up out of here by chariots. Revelation 1:7, it says, "Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, Amen." Or Aman, which just means, you know, let it be true. But see, Yahweh Shah is coming with clouds, with those chariots, man. He's coming with those chariots. It says every eye shall see him, because you know everybody's gonna be able to see him in the sky, whether it's in the sky physically, you know, seeing them face to face. You know what I'm saying? Like seeing the chariots come down through the TV, the news, whatever, through the internet. You know what I'm saying? If it's still up, so everyone's gonna see him. Everyone's gonna know this. Everybody's gonna tune in on that day. All right. Let me see. Let me go to. Actually, I need the apocrypha for this. Wisdom of Solomon, 5 and let's see. Okay, yeah. This is probably the last verse I read, because I gotta head back. You know, plantation, man, slavery. Anyway, Wisdom of Solomon 1. Uh, I mean, chapter 5 and 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors. And that's Esau, man. He didn't make account of our labors. He never does. You go to a damn job site, you might be the hardest worker in there, but you mess up one time, bro, you're out of there. They make no account for the past work, the past deeds that you've done. They're just like, you know, what have you done lately? That's pretty much their attitude. Like a damn woman. Let me see. Verse 2. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for. You see? And that day, all these nations, bro, all these nations, especially Esau, is going to be trembling with fear. Some of them are going to be having heart attacks because how scared they're going to be. It says that heart shall fail. And these soldiers are going to be the same way too. It says, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation. And it's talking about us as Israelites, man. They're going to be amazed at our salvation. They're going to be like, whoa, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? They're going to be amazed whenever they see the chariots, whenever they see the angels, Yahweh Shah arriving. Then they're going to be amazed when they see us getting taken up. It says, verse 3, and they repented and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision. And derision just means, they mocked us. They had us as a laughing stock. And a proverb of reproach. You see, in a proverb of reproach is them, calling us niggers, you know what I'm saying, spicks, wetbacks, coons, you know what I'm saying? And that's what these Edomites do to us, man. And they're gonna be saying that to themselves, like, damn, these are the people of Israel. These are truly the people of Israel. This guy right here, these bums that we saw on the street. Verse 4, we fools accounted his life madness. See, they think we're crazy. They think we out here just homeless people just acting crazy, man, bugging out. And his end to be without honor. You see? Because to them, Edomites, man, to them, I mean, they have no honor. But to them, honor is like, I don't even fucking know, man. These motherfuckers have no honor. Verse 5, how is he numbered among the children of the Most High? And his lot is among the saints. Therefore have we erred from the way of truth, and the light of righteousness hath not shined unto us, and the sun of righteousness rose not upon us. That's right. We wearied ourselves in the way of wickedness and destruction. Yeah, we have gone through deserts where there lay no way. But as for the way of Yahweh, we have not known it, right? And then they're not going to know it. You know what I'm saying? They had the opportunity in their kingdom to do righteous acts, but what did they do, man? They decided to do wicked acts. I mean, it was all, it's all in the spirit. They're not meant to do good. They're meant to do wicked. They're the children of Satan. So, I mean, what do you expect? Let me go back. Go back to Revelation chapter 11, and go back down to verse. I mean, Revelation 1, Revelation 11. And verse 13. Let me read 12 again. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. At the same hour there was a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell. And that's talking about America. And in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000. And that earthquake is talking about the nuclear destruction that's about to come. What happens when a nuclear bomb drops, man? It shakes the fucking earth, man. I mean, I've never experienced nothing like that, but I seen videos of that explosion that happened over there in I think it was Lebanon. I think that's where it was, Lebanon. Just recently, I think it was last year. A big explosion, man. That shook the whole. It shook that whole chunk of land around it. It shattered windows. You know what I'm saying? It shook people's houses. All the damn furniture was upside down and shit. So when these nuclear bombs drop, you better expect the Earth is going to be shaken. Especially 200 million missiles or warheads hitting this planet or hitting this piece of land. Oh yeah, the angels going to have to hold the planet so it won't move out of course. So it won't break apart. It's gonna be a great destruction, man. In an epic proportion. Let me see. And in the earthquake were slain 7,000 men. You know, that 7,000 just talking about a complete number. And the remnant were affrighted and gave glory to the Most High of heaven. Yeah, and that's talking about, you know, the elect, the remnant. We're going to be afraid, man. We're going to be up in the church, but we're still going to be afraid. We're going to be like, oh, damn. No, that shit's crazy. We're going to give glory to the Most High. You see? All right. Well, I'm going to stop right there. Yeah, I'm going to stopping right there because I got to head back in. But I'm going to finish this off. But I'm going to have to make a part 4 to this. I'll probably do it tonight. Yeah, we only got what? We only got a couple left, couple verses left. Yeah, I'll finish this off tonight and, you know, make a part 4 to this. You know, Salakia, you know, I want to get through this quickly, but, you know, this is so much to talk about that it's just not, I'm not able to cram it in a short lesson. So, but anyway, you know, I hope this is edifying, brothers. I'm gonna finish off by saying, Kal halayim la, Alahayanawa Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rachakodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and salutations to all your brothers out there pushing His word with sincerity and truth. Until the next time, Shalom.